This is Lansis, and I am making a video with commentary for Hardcore Free-For-All on World at War. Usually I don't play World at War. I actually play Modern Warfare 2, which is where I guess I call home. That's my niche, along with my clan Breed for Killing. But I wanted a break just because, I've been playing Modern Warfare 2 exclusively for, about 7 or 8 months straight. Well, since the game came out, which has been quite some time. And I haven't really given this game a chance, except for the past few days. I've actually been playing it maybe once or twice, maybe an hour at most each day. I can't say that I like the phase that this game is in now. I'm noticing, more so than Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, that on this game people are extremely scared to just run out and play the game. I'm noticing a lot of people just sitting in corners and waiting for kills to just come their way. I'm noticing a lot more Bettys, a lot more martyrdom and hardcore. And it just frustrates me more than anything. But games go through phases. Like, for example, on Modern Warfare 2, there was the one-man army danger close phase, where everybody would have a grenade launcher with one-man army and danger close, and that would be, you'd see that at least 2 people in every match for a good 2 to 3 weeks. That's all you would see. Or the RPG phase, or the javelin glitch phase. That was personally, I think, the most annoying one. But in this game, the current phase seems to just be sitting in corners and just being a wuss. So I can't say that I'm really a fan, but there's always something wrong with a game. Always. There's no such thing as a perfect game. But on to the match. This was my first match after turning the Xbox on. I just got my capture card, my very first. I'm still playing in standard definition. Because I haven't gotten the wires in the mail yet that I'm going to use to ghetto rig, per se, an HD setup. But those I am expecting in the very near future. Anyway, so this was the first match once I plugged it up, and I just got on Hardcore Free-For-All just because I figured there'd be more action there. And it went fairly well, I suppose. I started off keeping neck and neck. You'll see as I check the score very frequently. In the first 3-4 minutes of the match, I stayed neck and neck with the guy in first place. And after about 4 minutes, he gets ahead of me fairly significantly. He gets his dogs, and at that point, I had pretty much given up hope for winning the match. But I figured I'd see it through, and really in the last 30 seconds I come back from the grave and win the game. It's pretty interesting to watch, actually. That's why I figured this would make a good video to post. So please, after watching the video, give me your comments, subscribe if you like what you see, and definitely check out my clan, Breed for Killing. Go to breedforkilling.com. I'll have a link at the very end of the video in an annotation. Also, check out my buddy Poundstar. I'm going to put his link up at the end also to his channel. But anyway, back to the game. I like to run up the middle because I find that if you have the right skill set, in other words, if you're a good enough player, you'll catch a lot more action in the middle, and if you've got the necessary skills, then you can come face to face with a lot more people and you'll win. If you're good at one-on-one challenges with people, because if say you suck at this game and you run up the middle, you're going to get tagged by everybody you run past. But if you know what to look for, you know how to handle situations, then you can one by one take each situation as it comes and handle it properly. And sometimes you'll stumble on a gold mine, and either way it makes the match go by faster. Me personally, I'm not a fan of matches that draw out. In other words, I don't like a match to go the full 10 minutes. simply because I don't know, it's a waste of time, I think. Well, not a complete waste of time, but when you run up the middle and you get a lot more action, you get more kills, like I said, if you've got the right skills, and you know, if you're good at it, then you get your kill streaks faster, thus you get more kills faster, thus the end of the game comes faster. So you're more rapidly employing your kill streaks, boosting your stats, things of that nature. It's a pretty nice move right there with the dogs. If you rewind it about 20 seconds and watch how I handled this guy's dogs. The game was pretty laggy. You can see I was 2-bar for most of the match. But the dogs in this game, this is another phase that the game is going through that I really don't like. The dogs are taking an immense amount of damage to kill. I've put half a clip into one dog, and there's a weird thing where you can put like your first 8 or 9 bullets into these dogs and not even get a hit marker yet. And I don't know what that's all about, but I understand that Treyarch is no longer concerned with this game. This was another cool segment right here. If you rewind it about 10 seconds and just ignore me talking and just watch that, that was pretty cool, I think. But as you can see by my playing style, I prefer to use skill as opposed to sitting in a little hole and waiting for people to come my way. I'm not a fan of that, and I think it really just takes away from the game. To play the game, you need to play the game. You don't need to find a corner and wait for the game to play itself, and you just take little sidebars from the game, I guess, for lack of a better term. I don't know how else to put it, but hopefully you can understand what I'm saying. And hopefully somebody watching this will be encouraged to stop being such a wuss. Not to be too much of a jerk, but I really am sick and tired of people on this game and Modern 2 just finding corners and... Come on. If you don't want to play the game with some skill, don't play it at all. And I tell people in my clan that all the time because, you know, of course when I'm not making videos, my mouth is pretty foul. I'm trying to keep this PG or below just so I can keep viewers and be friendly to the ears, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it. But I like the way that the game turned out. Here I'm on a little streak. I've got my recon plane. I've been getting beaten down for a large part of the match. That guy's, when he got his dogs, like I said, I just had given up all hope. But that was nice. Before I even get a chance to stand up, here's another guy, and I lay down, take some cover, call in my artillery. It's not available, and there's very small amount of time left in the match. You just saw 48 seconds. I'm down by 3 kills right now. I need something. So now I have the dogs. Calling the dogs, and in 30 seconds, or 35 seconds, these dogs come and they really help me. I think I get 4 kills, maybe 5 off the dogs, but it gives me the match by 3 kills. But up to this point, the gap between myself and the guy in first place was up to, I think, 4 kills in between us, and I'd just given up. But you know, I saw a silver lining. I saw a few people come into my sector, so I took them out, got my kill streaks, and realized I actually had a chance at winning this game. So here we're in the final seconds of the game. You can see I just got about 3 or 4 kills right there. Well, that's my video, and thanks for watching, and subscribe, please.